Alrighty. Welcome to the JVL Podcast. I'm Jay, and this is my co-host,
Dre, how's it doing,
Dre.
everybody?
Alright, so I know it's been a little bit, it's been a good maybe almost 2 weeks since the last time I posted my first episode, but you gotta gotta get your stuff set. We're low key, we're kind of covering a lot today. We'll see what we can cover. There's a lot on this list here. So we're gonna talk about the expansion draft. We're gonna talk about Kate Martin going to the Valks and how's it looking for our aces next season. We're gonna talk about the NBA expansion team for Vegas coming here probably 27-28 season, and then we're just gonna go off of there and go with the flow. You feel me? All right. So, you want to start us off, Dre, or let's talk about the expansion draft? How we feel about the results so far
I feel
as
like
of right now?
I feel like so far it's actually pretty good, pretty good. I feel like this expansion draft is actually a good stepping stone to the free agency next month. It gives
Oh yeah.
teams a chance to actually a new team to actually look forward to. If they want to decide to leave their team, they have Golden State they can now look at as a potential landing spot.
Right, right. I feel on that. There's some parts of the expansion draft that kind of threw me off a little bit. We talked about it on another podcast, on my friend's podcast. How I think some of the players that they picked for the specific teams kind of threw us off a little bit. Um,
Right.
and shoot, speaking of the expansion draft, since we're still on this, Kate, our baby rook, Kate, she's going to the Valks. How we feel about? I'm sorry about the background, y'all. Y'all probably heard that little vroom vroom. My neighbor's a little loud or something. But Kate, our baby rook, Kate, is going to the Valkyries. Let's talk about how I feel about that, cause me personally, I was honestly a little sad about it at first because baby Rook, Kate, we love Kate, and but I honestly think it's a good thing for her as well. New beginnings. She'll be able to get some more playing time this time around. How you feel about Kate going to the Vows? Because I do know Kate's one of your favorites on the Aces.
I don't like it
You
personally.
don't like it? You don't like it
I
personally?
don't like
What's your opinion about it
I
then, bro?
I like it. I like it for her because it gives her actual playing time that she actually needs to develop as a player. But I'm just biased.
You just biased?
I don't want to have to wait for her to come visit Vegas so I can see her.
Honestly, I feel you
But
on that one.
but I feel like it's a good move for her. It put us in a better position than she will be with the Aces, especially with the way that their lineup is set up. She wasn't going to get that many playing time in the
Yeah.
near future, probably like the next couple seasons. And I don't think nobody wants to sit that long on the bench waiting for an opportunity when you can go somewhere and get that opportunity like now.
Right, get like a little fresh beginning. People were
Right.
thinking maybe maybe she'll be the franchise player for the Valks. Who knows? But a lot of people were saying it. But I guess we'll find out for that season. And since we're still talking about Kate, and let's talk about our aces recently, because recently we just got a new assistant coach. What was his name again?
It was Larry Lewis. He was the former assistant coach for the Lakers and he used to be on the coaching staff for the Sacramento Kings. So
Right,
he
right,
has
right.
NBA experience.
Oh, yeah, he has NBA experience. That's true. How do we feel about that?
I feel like it's a good move. You get someone who's actually been around all stars, so he knows what to look for in a player, and he's actually been part of the player developmental process for the Lakers. So he actually works with developing the players also, which actually helps him as assistant coach for the Aces. But I also heard that Tamika Catchings was in the running for the new
Oh,
GM
bro, I was just
for the
about to talk
Aces.
about that. I was just about to talk about that because yeah, we got a new assistant coach, and I do like. I feel like it's also a good move as well. And like you said, player development, and I feel like the players that we currently have, we have really good players as is. We got the core four. We got obviously we got Asia, we got Jack, we got Chelsea Gray, point guard, and we got KP, the core four. They're all good players, and maybe be more development. And also, even with that, with our other like the other players that we have coming in, or some that are still there. And speaking of some that are still there, I hope KP comes back. But I think it's gonna be a lot. I feel like it's gonna help the Aces a lot, like development and yeah, that GM. Yeah, no, I didn't hear about that actually. I'm surprised you heard about you told me about that actually.
Yeah, they had a list of it. Tamika Catchum was on there as a possible
Mhm.
chance. They said that the VP of the Aces might move to being GM. They
Oh,
had a
okay.
couple other people on there.
Oh, dang. I should look more into that. What is it? That's actually pretty crazy. I mean, shoot, I think Becky got something up her sleeve. She got, she's a great coach, and I mean, I'm looking forward to the next season. So we'll see what happens because that's exciting to think about. Um, shoot, what else we gotta cover? We got a lot to cover. What else you gotta add on to the, our
Oh,
aces?
speaking of KP, there was
Okay.
I don't know if there's rumors, but they said that it's a possible chance that Jewel Lloyd can be traded to the Aces, but they said it's a possible chance that they might just do a swap for her and Kelsey Plum.
Oh, I don't want that. I generally don't want, probably because I'm biased. But yeah, that's also a possible trade. But honestly, I don't honestly, in my opinion, me personally, I don't see KP leaving at all. She's a key factor for the Aces, in my opinion. I was thinking of, I mean, I can also be also very wrong. I'm thinking that Jewel could even possibly go to the Valkyries. I think I said that before, but I don't know. But I really hope. I just something's telling me that they might do that. But I feel like they're gonna core KP so she could come back to the Aces. But guess we'll never know. I guess we won't find out until January next month, right? Like free agency. That's when free agency starts, right?
Yeah, because they said the possible landing spots for Jewel was New York, Chicago, it was the Aces, and it was another team. I think it was like four. But I know for
Or
sure it was the Aces, Liberty, and Chicago that was on the list that could possibly land her.
okay. Since we're on this Jewel Lloyd topic, who do you think? Who do you think could possibly? What's the higher chance? Who do you think's really gonna get that? Who's gonna get on the team?
Like who they're gonna trade her for?
Yeah, who do you think they're gonna trade her for? Who do you think what team she's gonna fall in? Like, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably say the Aces because if she go to New York, I'm 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 tapping out.
You tap it out.
I'm
I mean,
tapping
I
out.
can't blame you for that.
You can't put Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, and Sabrina Nesbitt, and her and Brianna already won championship together anyway. Oh
Oh yeah,
no.
that's right. I think they're
Mm-mm,
gonna be.
mm-mm.
I think. I think she's gonna be on Unrivaled. I think she's on there with Stewie again for Unrivaled, which is coming up in February, by the way. If those of you listening, caught up with all that, probably. I mean, I could see it, but I just can't accept that. I probably just don't want to accept it, probably because I'm just being biased and I just don't want KP to leave. But like, I
Right.
know anything could happen. But honestly, like whatever it like, to be honest, like wherever she goes, I'll follow. No pun intended. I- but it would suck, but it'd be a whole different like thing. Maybe KB wants a fresh start. Maybe she wants to stay on the Aces, but who really knows? It's just a lot to think about. So I'm a little nervous for the free agency that's happening in January. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But since we're still talking about let's talk about something different. Let's talk about Vegas possibly getting an NBA expansion team. Well, possibly, but I'm pretty sure we're getting one. And I think we're expecting an NBA team out here during the 27-28 season. So I mean, how do you feel about that? Like what do you think would happen
Yeah,
when we do get the expansion team out here?
I was looking that up. They actually said that they want the NBA team, but they're not sure if if Adam Silver would be willing to get one like that soon. Because
Mhm.
they was talking about possibly 26, 27, but then they
Um.
said that it could be 27, 28, which actually low key interferes with the A's coming out here because they supposed to be coming out here 27, 28 earliest,
Oh.
but the latest is 2029. So that might interfere with them coming out here for their expansion or their movement.
Yeah. That would do. Yeah, I mean Vegas is getting all these teams, and I like that for us. But yeah, I didn't even know about that is true. I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot about the A's coming. I thought they were coming like this season or like next season. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, next season.
Yeah,
I
they
was
said like
thinking 25, 26.
no, because they still have to build the stadium.
Oh, that's right. For the A's.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on
unless
out
they want to
here.
pay where you unless they want to pay where UNLV pay baseball. But I don't think they want to share that because they had to share that with the Oakland Raiders when they was in Oakland.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is also very true. Yeah. So speaking of the stadiums, though, shoot, do you think, man, we got the NBA, it's NBA expansion, obviously. Anything could happen with that. I know we're gonna get one eventually, but do you think we're gonna get a whole nother stadium specifically for them, or are we gonna be sharing the Ultra Arena with the Aces?
I think most likely they'll get their own stadium because not to sound rude, but their stadium is kind of small for an NBA team.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking the T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile Arena is a little bit bigger. But I don't know
Right.
if they're gonna want to use the T-Mobile Arena. I honestly think they might just build a whole nother stadium. It's probably gonna be somewhere on
Yeah,
the strip
T-Mobile
where
is a little
everything else is.
overused.
It is overused. They got people going there for concerts and a lot of events, events that happen over there. So that's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be interesting. They might actually build one. I don't know of it, but someone was telling me that if they do build a stadium for the our NBA expansion draft, it's probably gonna be like what is it like South? Why is like South Point or something? I don't know, kind of close to Henderson, but I can also be very wrong. That's just probably like what was known. But I
Right.
mean, shoot, I guess we'll find out. Okay, since we're on this NBA topic and the expansion team, let's switch up a little bit. Let's talk about the NBA and the WNBA all around. Like let's talk because you know let's talk about people comparing the W to the NBA. Like what's your opinion on
Me,
that?
my opinion is just let the women cook. Like
On me.
if you focus more on what the WNBA has done and what they're trying to accomplish instead of comparing them to a well established business, they'll be
Come
on.
on.
I don't know what's going on.
No, you're
They'll
good,
be
bro. You're
way
good,
better.
man.
No, cause like you gotta think about it. The NBA wasn't popping like that when it first came out in like the
Right.
40, well not the 40, but there was the ABA and they wasn't doing well. That's why they switched to the NBA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That's true.
then they took off. Like you can't expect them to grow as an organization when they have to deal with so much negativity and fans just tearing them down because it's not what you are accustomed to. It's like
Hmm.
if you watch college football and then you watch the NFL, you can't be like, oh well, why they do this in college? They can't do it in NFL. Like it's football, but it's a difference.
Right.
The NBA is going to be different than the WNBA.
One hundred
They're going to
percent.
be things. They're going to be things that you see in the WNBA that you won't see in the NBA, and vice
That's
versa.
true.
But you have to appreciate what you have and just hope for the best because
Right.
they're going to get better regardless
One hundred
of
percent.
what's going on in the NBA. But if you keep tearing them down and comparing them to the NBA, what motivation are you giving them to even want to keep trying or keep pushing to be better than what they are when y'all not even accepting them for what they're doing now?
Right. Exactly. And I totally agree with you on that part. The only thing that I can say, and what I tell people all the time, is that the only thing that the NBA and the WNBA have in common is that they're all hoopers. They hoop. They hoop, but they play their own game. People talking about, I remember, I think it was a podcast or something that Asia was on with Jalen Brunson and I don't know the other guy, but they were talking about WNBA dunking and like, lowering the rim for whatever reason. And in my opinion with that, I was
Yeah,
all
I don't think
like,
that worked.
Dad, I mean, honestly, I don't think they even need to lower the rim, to be honest. Because if you lower the rim, you're just gonna mess up they're gonna mess up their whole shooting game and everything like that.
Yeah, it's not going to work because now they have to get accustomed to playing to a smaller court or a
Yep.
smaller hoop to accommodate y'all. They've been playing on this style court since they were little, elementary,
Right.
middle school, high school, college. Then
Right.
they spent some players spent 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years in the WNBA. They feel like,
Exactly.
oh yeah, lower
Exactly.
rim. And I'm like, now they got to spend the entire offseason getting comfortable to make y'all happy.
That's what I'm saying. And there is literally no reason for them to lower the rim because I think it went around, but uh I think it was Ashlyn. I forgot her last. She was on South Carolina. She was on Gamecocks. Forgot who it was, but I'm pretty sure people know when I say this. But she was playing. It was South Carolina, and there was something else. But there was a time when she just dunked. Like that's
Right.
possible. You don't need to lower the rim. Like that's a possible thing that they can do. Then I'm pretty sure there's no point of lowering the rim. Like just because y'all want to see women dunk to be more satisfied, that's just gonna mess up. That doesn't mean anything. Like no, women could do their
I
own.
can
Women have their own way to do things.
I can understand the excitement of like a posterized dunk
Yep.
because it is exciting. But when you watch NBA, there are players that are like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'10",
Exactly.
that don't dunk.
Exactly.
And there's people that's 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" that dunk all the time. So
Yep.
like it's a mixed match. Like not all players in the NBA dunk. Not all players in the NBA have to dunk. So like I can
Sorry about that,
understand
guys.
because you might want to see like a fast break and then you see Kelsey Plum just lob it up to Asia, Jesus yam on somebody. But
Right.
that if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. It just comes with the game. You gotta accept their playing style for what they have because not all players play the same.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Not everyone. Exactly. And when you talked about the height in the not the W of the NBA, they are average like what, maybe like 6 to like what, 7 foot.
Right.
And then when you go to WNBA, it's like 5'5", 5'6" to like what, maybe like 6'11", maybe, or
At the
seven,
most.
or at the most 6'11", right? Yeah. So I
Or it
mean,
might or it might be like 6'9".
oh, exactly. Yeah. See, exactly. Like they both have different ways of playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you just can't just expect something. Women, let them cook, just like you said. Let them cook, let them do their thing. You feel me? Like that's all it's really about. To be honest, they're total different play styles. Some people love watching the WNBA. Some people love watching the NBA. Some people even watch both. Me personally,
Right.
though, I mean, I like both, but I've been gearing more towards the women because they play pretty good, in my opinion.
Right.
But shoot, let's see. Let's see something different. Let's see what we got on. What else got to cover here? Okay, since we're talking about the NBA and the WNBA. Since we already know our Speaking of that, since we already know our WNBA super teams, we gonna change it up a little bit. What? Let's talk about our NBA super teams. Our six.
Oh, that's easy. That's
That's easy. All
easy.
right, man. What you got? Let me see what you got. Let's see if my team will cook yours or if your team will cook mine.
My two bigs would be Shaq and Will Chamberlain.
Okay, okay, okay.
I got
Word.
I got Robert Ory at the three.
Okay, okay,
I got Kobe at the two.
okay, okay. I
And
see.
and with them four, you need a good floor general. will
bruh.
get that IQ cooking, that vision. Give me Rajon Rondo.
Oh, okay, Rajon Rondo. All right. I
Oh,
think,
and, and coming
you
off
go
the
ahead.
bench, and we come off the bench. We don't need another big, just in case an injury happen. Give me Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Okay, I see you. All right. Let me tell you my team real quick. All right, so at the one, we got one of the best point guards in the league. We got Magic Johnson on the one. At the two, we got Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. Legend. At the three, we got MJ, Michael Jordan. He's been a dunk on your head. And the four, we got Tim Duncan. Okay, okay.
Ooh,
At the five, though, I don't think you got a. I don't know. I don't know if you got a chance right there. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the five, and then coming off the bench, this man got like one of the best one off the bench. I got Jamal Crawford coming off the bench.
oh, okay.
That's my NBA super team. I mean, do you think that I feel like Kareem and Shaq? I feel like Kareem might have a little bit of an advantage there, bro. Kareem's
Oh yeah,
like
that's
one of the
that's
best.
gonna that's gonna be a battle. And then y'all got to deal with Wilt too.
Oh yeah, Will's gonna be tough, bro. Will's gonna be tough. But we got that defense
Especially,
on that defense
and
on
then and
lock.
the crazy part is y'all got Kareem with the sky hook. Will can do the sky hook too.
Okay, so it's probably just gonna be a little back and forth. Okay, I think it'd be a tight little thing if we were to go against each other on our super teams for real.
And then you got Big Shot Rob at the three. He Big Shot Rob for a reason.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I feel like we got some solid teams though. I feel like it'd be a nice little match going.
All right, that's gonna be a battle right there.
That's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a brawl between our teams for real.
And
But
then if
man,
Shaq go out and Bill come in, and you got Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain. Oh, we snatching all the rebounds.
oh you, I mean we got Tim Duncan's a good one though. He can get them rebounds. Though.
Oh yeah,
So we still got Tim Duncan. Still
him
one of the
him.
best.
He no rebounds. He got that bank shot.
Exactly. I feel
But
like
we we gonna
it'll be
we
a.
gonna we gonna foul the mess out of him. That's what we gonna do.
What if y'all finna foul out for real?
Soon, soon as he
Y'all
touch,
also gotta deal with Kobe though. Y'all also gotta deal
soon
with
as he
Kobe
touch
though.
the ball, that's what we got Rondo for. That's why he got them that wingspan.
Okay, that's true. I feel it. But I still think we got something going on there. It'd definitely be a battle. It'd be a battle for ages. It'd be a good game if they were to go like in a whole like actual game. But
Right,
that's actually gonna be insane for real. See what else we gotta cover. Let me see. Let's see. What else we gotta cover on here? Did I cover everything? I don't know if I covered everything. Did we cover everything? Probably not. Well, maybe. Oh, we didn't cover everything yet. I'm over here thinking ahead of myself. Okay, so we got our super teams up. I honestly, that's gonna be and you know what? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a brawl against our teams for real. That's gonna be
man.
that's gonna be crazy. Since we're still on the topic of the NBA, let's talk the Lakers. Lakers got a lot going on right now. My team got a lot going on right now. Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, they struggling right now.
yeah, we struggling right now. But it's honestly like I don't even think it's not even JJ in my like. So we're gonna talk about our injuries. We're gonna talk about our injuries and all that. So my Lakers, we got a lot going on right now. We were cooking in the beginning of the season, 100%. And then, in my opinion, JJ Redick's a good coach. Now it's just coming up to the players because now because other than that, we're with my Lakers. We're dealing with injuries. I think we got
Right.
Christian Wood. Christian Wood is out. Jared Vanderbilt is out, and I think Jackson Hayes might be out. Yeah, I think those are the
Yeah, I
three that
think
are
he's
out.
out.
I think he's out too. I think he was out for like a surgery, like recovery, and I think something happened, so he's gonna be out a little longer. I'm not sure about Christian Wood right now or Vando. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that. But another crazy thing about the Lakers is that Bron, the GOAT, he the 22 years, his 22 years in the league is now finally catching up to him. Like for the game tonight, he's not even playing. He's out for personal reasons. And
I
then I feel
personally
like
think
everything's
it
catching
might
up to
have.
him.
I personally think it might have something to do with him possibly being traded.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. People are saying he's going to talking about going to the Warriors. But that's what a lot of
But
people are talking about.
The Warriors are also looking at Jimmy Butler.
They are also looking at Jimmy Butler. So we got not even just stuff all around. We got that happening. Oh man, how do you feel about all that? Because there's a lot happening right now in the NBA, and I think when is that trade happen? When I talking about that trade, it was talking about like is it next month or like? Because I know it's approaching about the trades and stuff for this upcoming season.
I think it might
Isn't it?
be. I know it's coming up, but no,
Yeah.
the trade deadline is I think February. I want to say.
Oh, February. Okay, so it's a month off. So yeah, there's I Lakers got a lot going on right now, man. We were cooking in the beginning, and now we're just going downhill right now. It's a little iffy, and I mean, it's a
I
it's
feel
a
like
it's a lot to take in. What were we gonna say?
if they had a healthy bench, they'd be a
Yeah,
lot better. Cause they got a good squad, but they have more people on there that deal with a lot of injuries. Gabe Vincent deal with injuries from time to time. Cam Reddish,
yeah,
D'Lo, Hachimura. Sometimes AD even have to sit out
yeah, and
multiple
then
games because of
AR,
injuries. Yes,
yeah,
so it's
AR
like
too.
they have a squad. It's just that you have more. You don't really have like a complete lineup because you might play like 2 games, 3 games with like 3 people out, and then like it switches. So like their playing time together gets thrown off because they're constantly like having to change the
Having to
rotation
change up the rotation.
and
Yeah,
be prepared because this person might be able to play this game, and then AD might have to sit out one game. They got to bring in Hachimura. Then he played 22 minutes, and he might tweak an injury that he's dealing with. And then when AD comes back, he's out, and then it's like you don't really have like
yeah,
a healthy balance.
yeah, yeah. Our bench is really not that healthy right now. Yeah, AR recently. He was out for a few games. I think this game that's happening right now. AR just came back this game, and at that, Braun is even playing today because he's out for personal reasons. Probably with the trade, like you said. But another thing that I think might be another thing about my Lakers. I was about to say Aces. Whoops, my Lakers is that I feel like Braun might possibly this might possibly be his last year before he retires. This might be his last and he's gonna retire. But I don't know, cause like you said, so a possible trade with Braun happening.
Right.
So I mean, I don't see him leaving because he's been a part of Lakers for so long. But honestly, like things that there's been a lot going on. I know people are saying our GM needs to work on our trades and stuff, like, and then everything like that. Like my team is just we're all over the place right now, and I mean,
I feel like I feel like it would be a good thing if he got traded because I seen one of the like trade propositions that they had for Bron. It was crazy.
what were
They
they?
had
I haven't looked at it yet.
they had one where it was like LeBron going to Golden State, and then
I know that
the
one.
Lakers get like 2 first round draft picks. They get it was Kaminga, it was it was somebody else. It was Andrew Wiggins. It was like another player.
Yeah,
And I was like, do you really think Golden State is going to trade all of that for LeBron? And then I was
yeah,
thinking maybe, probably they might risk it for like 1 or 2 seasons.
1 or 2 seasons.
If
I think
if
so.
if
It's
they were
possible.
if they were to trade, it'll probably be because it makes sense because him and Steph have like a really good relationship on and off the court, and
Yeah, they got chemistry.
Him and Draymond is pretty much best friends.
Exactly. So they got
Like
some
we
chemistry
seen
going
them
there.
off. Yeah, we seen how they hang out off the court. Like
Yep.
maybe at weddings and parties and stuff, dancing and jamming together. So
Right. And I thought
If he
Bron
was to,
and Steph were on the USA team together.
yeah, and the way they ball out together in the All Star game, so it
Yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. Yeah, it does make
But what
sense.
people want to see that though,
That's a good question. That well, people want to see that.
because they
Probably,
was
I
mad
feel
when
like
Kevin Durant went there.
to the Warriors. Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
were
when
mad.
Kevin Durant, they turned on him so fast.
That is insane, bro. That is a good question. Now, yeah, well, that is a good question. Like, will they really be happy about that? About
I
losing
know
him like
Steph will
that?
be happy,
Steph would definitely be happy, 100%. That man will be happy. So would Draymond. Draymond will be happy too.
right?
But like, it's gonna take it's gonna take at least three good players from the Warriors for them to get Braun.
Right,
Because Braun built different, man. He's not human, especially when he plays. Like, I mean, you can got well when we talked me and my homie talked about it before. You kind of see it when you're watching them play that Braun is kind of getting tired. He wants to sit on the bench because he's playing too many minutes, you know.
right,
And now right now it says he's out with a sore foot. Which I mean, which is probably what's actually happened, but also with his own personal reasons that obviously no one knows. And I'm not gonna. I don't want. It's his own thing. I don't want to be the person that goes, "Oh, why this and that." Like I understand that, especially because he's hitting that limit, like 22 years of being in the league like that, man. And he still does like, he could still cook on that court, bro. When he flies by people and goes in like for a dunk or easy lay, that man is not human. He is not human.
and and if he goes to Golden State, it takes some pressure off him because he got
Yeah,
Draymond, he got Steph, and he got Buddy Hield.
yeah, he
Who
do. Buddy Hill's been
so
cooking.
he don't have to worry about too much rebounds because he got Draymond. He don't have to
Hmm.
worry about shooting too much because he got Steph and um Buddy Hield. And he don't have to run the floor no more because he can just have Steph do it.
Yeah, because Steph can run the floor like that, easy. One of the best point guards in the league.
So it actually would help him because he don't have to do too much,
Yeah,
but
that's
just be
true.
Bron.
Yeah, just be Brown, just play how he plays with a lot of more stuff off his chest. I won't be mad if Braun does go to the Warriors, but but another part of me is like, oh, I don't know if he'll actually like, I don't know if he wants to leave, but there's been a lot happening with the team, and I feel like it'd be a good move for him. And whatever we get, it's just gonna be like, hopefully we can cook up too, but it would just feel so off because it'd be. I'm my Lakers fan self. I literally, I mean, that team, our team, our squad, it's solid. So I mean, losing Brown would feel a little weird, but it makes me think about, oh, at the end of the day, like I mean, he kind of needs these breaks. Like he needs, like if he needs to sit on the bench, he sit on the bench. He's hitting
Right,
that limit. 22 years in the league is crazy. I don't know how that man is doing it. He's built different. That's a goat, King James for a reason.
man.
But no, that's insane. But other than the Warriors, what other teams are possibly looking to trade? Or is it just the Warriors? All I
Oh,
know is the Warriors right now, but I feel there's a lot
yeah.
of
Only
teams
thing
to
I
trade
know
him.
is the Warriors.
Yeah, me too. But there's also Jimmy Butler. Think about the Warriors. Since we're talking about
Yeah,
that,
but with him, they got him going everywhere because they said he could possibly go to Golden State. They said that he could possibly go to Houston,
he go to the
Dallas.
he go to the Suns.
Yeah,
Dang, that would be a crazy like. Yeah, they got Jimmy Butler going everywhere. I don't even know where he want to go. Where do you think he wound up? He
I don't
wants
even
to
know
be
why they
on
got
a
Phoenix.
what? Huh?
I don't know why they even got Phoenix up there because they got Kevin
I don't
Durant.
know. That's what I'm saying. Like when I saw Phoenix up there, I was all like, "Oh, y'all need Jimmy up there. They got KD over there. I don't think you really need him." But people are saying he's going to the Suns because apparently online there was a picture of him. He like dyed his hair orange.
If you're going to send someone from Miami to Phoenix, it should be Bam.
I know, but it's looking like he doesn't want to be on the East Conference anymore. He wants to be on the West Conference.
Cause think about it. You have Bradley Beal, you
Yep.
have Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic, and you have Adebayo. Now that be crazy.
That would be insane. Bam been going off too recently too. He's been getting like double
And
doubles
you
every
can
game,
and you
almost every
can move
game.
Yusuf to the four,
Yeah, that
so
would
you
be
don't have to play the
insane.
five. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a yeah. So there's been some stuff going on with the NBA. I don't know what's gonna
but
happen at all.
but I can see him going to. I can see him going to Houston.
Oh, Jimmy?
Yeah, I can see him going to
Yeah,
Houston.
yeah, I could definitely see him going to Houston 100%. But man, there's been so much going on with them. Let's see. Oh, do you think this might be Bron's last year in the league, or do you think he got another year or two inside of him to do another season?
Nah, cause they already came up with talk that he might try to stay there until Bryce get there.
Really? Where's Bryce at right now? Isn't he like I
I know
haven't
he's still in
heard.
high school.
He's still in high school?
Yeah, I think he got like one.
Dang.
I think like 1 2 years left.
Of high school and he's going to college?
Yeah, cause think about it. You only have to do a year in college now. You don't have to do like the whole four.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Probably. Dang. He's like,
so it
I
could
mean, I
possibly
feel
be like 2 3 years.
2, 3 years still in the league before he retires.
Yeah,
I always
especially
thought
if he,
that.
especially if he goes to Golden State.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, if he goes to Golden State, shoot, that is a 50-50 chance. That would be wild, to be honest. I always thought after he played with Bronny, he was gonna retire after that. But now saying that with Bryce, probably. But dang, that's gonna be intense. Yeah, there's been too much going on with the NBA right now. Like, not too much, but
I know what I don't want to happen.
what?
They said that the Celtics are favorites to get Ben Simmons if he leave Brooklyn.
Oh, so there's all your
I, I
team.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't want him.
Yeah, you don't want him.
I don't want him.
I
He he can
I even
he can
know.
take his he can take his 7.6 rebounds and 5 assists somewhere else.
Don't come to the Lakers. We need
He
we
can
need
he can take his 20 games a season somewhere else.
like where? Where do you what you thinking? Where else? Not my
He can
Lakers.
go he can go overseas. All I care, he can go
Overseas.
overseas, G League, the D League,
The G League.
2K, I mean 2K, Atlanta.
2K. Okay. Shoot, you said G League, right?
Yeah.
Speaking the G League, man, changing up the top just a little bit. Bronny made 30 points in the G League recently.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I feel like he's been doing pretty good in the G League. I feel like he should have done that before he joined the Lakers. Maybe he'll do the G League. Oh, see, now it's taking me back to like, oh, now I won't be too worried if we do lose Bron. Because I mean, if Bronny is cooking enough in G League and getting the stuff he needs, he could come back to the Lakers and maybe he'll be good for us. But
Yeah, just leave
who
him there
knows?
for the rest of the season and then see how it goes next season.
Exactly. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad of an idea, but I would hate to see Braun leave the Lakers. Like I said, it'd just be so weird without Braun on that team. But my dad was saying that Lakers is Braun's team. Like he's not gonna leave. But I mean, what the way things are looking right now, I feel like there's a chance, but we don't know much quite yet. It's still a lot to think about, but we do know that that's a big move. That's gonna be a big move to happen if it does happen.
Right.
So I guess we'll have to find out what's going on. What else we got? What else we got going on here? Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Um, let's see. Let's talk. We let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about the NBA Cup.
Oh yeah,
The
I got
semis.
OKC winning that.
You got OKC winning
I got
that?
OKC winning.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our teams got eliminated though.
Oh yeah, but we only got eliminated from the point. Uh, it was the points that got us eliminated. It wasn't like we
Yeah.
actually lost. It was the points. But I'm cool. It gives us time to focus on like our championship goal.
Honestly, I
But
feel you on that one.
I got OKC because they're gonna beat Houston. The only team they might struggle against is Milwaukee, but I
Milwaukee's
think they
gonna
can
be a
handle
tough
Milwaukee.
one. Yeah, no, my Lakers got eliminated, man. They just weren't playing good this season. We have a tough season this season, man. We were cooking, and then we got our injuries, and then we got cooked. But so I think with OKC to win. Before that, who did you predict was gonna go to the semis? Before,
You know what again?
who do you think is gonna? Who do you think was gonna go to the what's it called? Oh, who was your predictions before we found out the results going to the semis?
Oh, Boston.
Boston? I was
When they
thinking
announced the cup,
I wanted I was thinking of the Warriors. I want the Warriors to come up. I predicted the Bucks and I was right about that and the Warriors. But Warriors lost by 1 point. But I mean, OKC winning. Yeah, I see OKC winning against the Rockets. They're tough. They're a tough team, man. They're young. They're all young too. So they got a lot.
yeah,
They got a
you got to
lot.
go against SGA and Jalen Williams.
Oh yeah, nah, oof. OKC has been cooking this season too, bro. Like
Right,
OKC cooking. Oh, I know you guys see my brother in the background. He's just kind of chilling. Um, but yeah, no, I think OKC winning that too. But like you said, I think that's gonna be a challenge if they go against the Bucks, because the Bucks are pretty good. Who did they beat? The Bucks beat dang, who they just beat? I forgot, bro. Who did they just beat? Do you remember?
no, but I know they're getting ready to play Atlanta.
Oh yeah, they are getting ready to play Atlanta. Atlanta's pretty tough too, though. Atlanta and the Bucks. Who do you think might win that one? I feel like not the Bucks, but
I got Milwaukee.
I got Milwaukee too. But the Atlanta, they've been going crazy. Especially Trey Young. Trey's been going off,
Right,
man. Like the game against the Lakers when they were up against us, I think we barely won that game. Trey was getting he was getting hot, hitting them like what's it called? Oh, logo threes, crazy 3-point shots.
right,
We almost didn't beat them. Like we like barely beat them at that. I was like, dang, Atlanta's cooking. Like it's pretty good. Like Trey's pretty cold too. Like no wonder why they call him Trey Ice for a reason. Feel me?
right.
Um, shoot, do you plan on going to the semifinals, like in person?
Nah,
Because I know
probably
it's gonna
not.
be a probably not. I think there's some prices that are not too bad. I might. Oh, I do. Since we're talking about some little bit there, NBA Cup. There's a Creator Cup coming up. I'm thinking about going. You thinking about going? I got some
Yeah, I might
creators
slide
that
through.
I got some creators that I know that are playing, and I'm gonna want to watch them play. So I mean, they might have to at that point.
Right,
But dang, semifinals. I think do you see think OKC might take that? I think OKC might take it too, bro. They indeed have been cooking. So we'll have to see what
man.
happens. What else we got? What else we got on our plate? Is that everything? There anything else we want to cover before we end it here? I'm surprised that we went through all of this actually. That's kind of crazy. Um, there anything else you want to add on to here? Cause oh, actually, you know what? I want to go back to our Lakers talk. I want to talk about JJ Redick real quick. We did not talk about JJ Redick. Uh, what do you feel about how do you feel about JJ Redick being our coach?
Um, I don't know. I'm taking it week by week to see how it goes. See
Mm-hmm.
how 'cause, you gotta look for the ups and downs, the good, the bad. How he deals with certain situations. But I
Yep.
feel like it's good for the Lakers because he's a head coach, but he's a player first. So
Mm-hmm.
he looks at the game plan as a player more than a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of not like Steve Kerr, but like Steve Kerr ish type.
Steve
Cause he what
Curtis.
cause like what Steve Kerr do is like he gives them the game plan, but he lets them be themselves. I feel like
Right.
if JJ Redick did that with the Lakers, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
They were off to a good start. But the thing is, they also play in the West, and this
Mm-hmm.
season, everybody in the West has gotten better. From
Yeah. 100%, bro.
OKC to Houston, Golden State. Because when I seen that Houston was in top five, I was like, yo, like
Top five. I'm about to pull up the
was
standings right now.
I
Actually,
was
hold
like,
on.
what's going on in the West?
What is going on in the West? I'm about to look at the stand. I'm gonna pull up the standings right now because no, I know that the Western Conference been looking pretty solid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's stacked. Like
it's that.
everybody's improving.
Yeah, Thunder's on top right now. The Rockets are two. Memphis, man, Grizzlies too, man. They're third. Mavs are fifth. The Warriors, no, Mavs are fourth. My bad. Sorry about that. The Warriors are fifth, and then the Clippers got six. Yeah, no, they've been stacking. My Lakers are eighth. The Timberwolves are ninth, but I feel like the reason why they're ninth is because they had a little rough beginning because of that trade they had. So,
Right.
trying to, readjust to like team like the team play, the team chemistry. It's a whole different
The fact that
person.
they got rid of Cat and kept Rudy is crazy.
Yeah, I know. That is crazy. But yeah, no, Western has been stacked. They've been pretty good this year. Like my Lakers, I mean, we're having a rough. It's a little rough right now, but I mean, we're still in the top. We're still. We can still make up. I think we're gonna make some changes. And like I said, yeah, they've been stacking. JJ Redick, in my opinion, I think JJ Redick is a good coach. But like you said before, I am taking it week by week and seeing how things go. But like when I remember when the first game of the season started, we were down. I think like a 20. I think we had like a 22-point deficit. I forgot who we were going up against, but I was a 22-point deficit, and then we came back and we beat them. I think by like I forgot we beat them by a lot, maybe like 10. It might be 10 points. It might be less than that. I don't remember, but we definitely had like a good beginning of the season. We were like undefeated for a little bit. I think I think our injuries started kicking in, and then we started just going down a bit. I mean,
Right.
we still were making up stuff right now, but I mean, I think we'll see what happens, but I feel like JJ is a really good coach. And like you said, he's a player first more than a head coach. And like you said, like Steve Kerrish. He obviously isn't Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr's a good coach too. But JJ Redick has been, he would make the changes that we needed when we needed it, and it didn't want to be too bad. So we'll see what happens. I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like we have a solid coach. I feel like all the coaches we got in our coaches like little lineup is pretty good. So I mean, I think we're doing pretty good right now. So yeah. What else we gonna cover here today? What you got? What else you got? What else you want to cook up real quick, bro? What else you want to cook up?
Um.
We can cook up here. Let's see.
Oh, there was a question that I was gonna ask last time.
Okay, what's the
When we was
question?
talk, when we was talking about Page going first overall,
Okay.
who do you think the Sparks should draft with the second overall draft pick?
Second overall draft pick. Let's
Because
see.
they have Cameron Brink, they
Okay.
got Ray Burrell, they got Rika Jackson, and they got De'Arca Hamby.
Uh-huh.
So do you want to get someone for the well? I don't think you'll use that second overall for the bench, but like, who do you think will fit with those four players?
Those four players. Who's gonna be in the draft class again?
That I don't know. I was thinking if it happened, I was thinking it would be either between Haley, Juju, and
Oh,
Flage.
yeah, there you go. So between those three, who do I think is going to the Sparks?
Who you think would be the best fit?
Who do you think would be the best fit? Oh, okay. Um, Honestly, I feel like it's between like HVL. I think I feel like HVL would. I feel like HVL would be pretty good with them, to be honest. Haley.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if she's gonna be in the draft though.
Mm, Another. I mean, Flaude is pretty solid too, though. But I don't know. I feel like it might be. I feel like. I mean, if Haley does get drafted, I feel like they're gonna get Haley because I feel like Haley would be a good fit for those four, in my opinion.
Right.
'Cause she's a really good player, so I can see that coming. So you think Haley too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Haley would be a good one. For sure. What else we gotta cook up here? Let's see. Do you have anything else we could cook up here? Let's see. I mean, I feel like we have about covered about yeah, we did cover everything. I'm surprised we did because we honestly had like a big list going on and I generally just didn't think we are
Right.
gonna get to all of it. And I was like, oh dang, we have a lot going on. There anything else you would like to add before we go ahead and end this thing? Well, it's gonna be this is a little shorter episode, not gonna lie, but it's not too bad. Do you want to add anything else before we end it off here? NBA, WNBA.
No, not really.
Yeah. I think there was something I did want to talk about. The Aces. Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, all good. Yeah, y'all shoot. Dang, this was a short episode. I'm surprised we got through everything because I didn't think we were gonna cover everything through this whole episode because I was like, oh dang, like what were we gonna cover here? I even can't think about it. But yeah. All
Right.
right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. We were kind of rambling a little bit, going off topic, going on topic. We were all over the place, to be honest. Uh, but I'm glad y'all listened in, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, your night, day, and happy holidays. Christmas is coming up. I hope everyone has a good, blessed holiday season. But yeah. Thanks for listening in. You guys have a. It's been great. It's been fun. Dre, my co-host, always coming in the clutch. You feel me?
You know it.
Yep. All right. Hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good, happy holidays, and yeah. You guys have a good rest of your day or night. For right now, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one.